Estelle. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. So, if you want to see how I achieve this look, you know what to do. Keep on watching. Subscribe. Let's get into this video. Come. Okay. I'm going to start by cleaning my face. First, I'm going to use this Pixie Glow Tonic. I'm going to be using this Hydrogenous Aloe Water from L'Oreal. I'm using that as my moisturizer. You can use any moisturizer you have. So next, while the moisturizer is sitting on my skin, we're going to do the brows, okay? For the brows, I'm going to be using this angled, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in Ebony. So guys, I'm going to look down because I want to see what I'm doing. This is beginner friendly, and first you want to go with your spoolie. You mustn't use brow pomade, but I just want to make this a little bit. So, as usual, I'll go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Honey. I'm going to use that to clean up my brows. I like to make my brows a little bit higher so that my brow bones can look pronounced. Yes. Now I'll use this beauty blender and I'll take it down. Now I'm going to take the leftover, I won't waste it. I'm going to place them on my lid. See, you want to take your time, don't rush your makeup, except you are in a hurry. Okay, so I'll use this blender again, but this time I'm dabbing it very lightly. I'm not putting pressure, and I'm going in lightly. Okay, now I want to clean the upper part of our brows. I don't have a darker concealer that matches my skin, so I'm going to mix this Mocha Born This Way NYX foundation and Chestnut in Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm going to mix both of them to have an even tone. See the one I use for my under and see the one I'm using for my upper. You can see the difference. So you want to go very light because this is foundation, is not, I don't know if you can see. Now we'll go back with the beauty blender and blend that in. Now we're going to go back to the eyes, and before you start, you want to make sure you blend it out again so that there are no harsh, there are no creases, everything is smooth. I'm going to use this palette. It's beginners friendly tutorial, so if you're a beginner, you don't have this expensive palette. I'm going with this. I bought this from Amazon. It's called the Lancy So I'm going to work with it. This is my first time using it, so I'm not sure how it's going to look like, but let's just dig in and see. I took that color, that nude color, okay? So I'm going to place that on my transition area. I'm trying to dab this color, that way the color will appear more. It seems like we're not doing anything. Maybe I'll dab into this sunset here, very little, and I will dab it. This will bring out that color. I'm going to blend it very lightly. I'm not going up to my brow bone, just here. Yeah. Okay, let's repeat the same process on these eyes because I don't want it to dry out. Okay, so now that we have that, we'll go in with this dense brush and I will pick a dark color. I'll go in with this volcanic color. I'm using that on my crease. Now I'm going to blend those two colors together. You don't want to take it too high, you're just blending it for them to merge in together, but you don't want to go more. I'm going in circular motion, building that color upwards. I will go in with these tones here. It's a dark, I don't know what color is this, but it's dark. I'm taking that and I will just, here I'm trying to darken the outer corner of my eyes. So you don't want to take this too much up, just within here, dab, 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 dab. Okay, so now we have the eyes like this. Okay, I'll go in with this color here. It's like rose pink or rose something. It's called rose. Let me try it out. Okay, I went in with this proud flower here because I needed that color to pop. It's looking dull, so I added a bit more. Now I'll take that proud flower again and I'll place them here. So I'm mixing it with that black sort of. So now I will blend back that black. I'm not adding any black again. I'm just using that brush we used to apply that black to blend in the two colors. I don't want to go too much. I think these eyes, yeah, okay. I'm going to use this Epic ink liner. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm saying. I like to do the very tiny line first. So this is it for this eye look. This is for anyone who has coily lashes. You want to do this step. Okay, now the lashes are done, guys. The struggle is real. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Hydrating Primer. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. If you are not the oily type, you can skip this step. I'm going to use Born This Way by Too Faced in Chai. I'm going to use this flat brush. I think it's light. I'm building this foundation because it's not like my skin is too perfect. So now that my face is set, I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer at the moment, L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Now I won't put the whole concealer at a time because it dries out fast. I'm going to go in with a beauty blender and I'm going to dab this slowly, just dabbing it little by little and building it out. Now we'll do the same thing on this side, gently. You want to just go very gently. Now that is fully blended. I'm going to apply my powder using this brush. This brush, I've used it before, so I'm going to use it again. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless powder. This is my go-to now. Because I crease under my eyes, I tend to go in with powder first, but you can skip this step and do your setting powder first. So I'll use this P. Louis setting powder. You can use any one that you have. I won't bake too much. I'm just placing this powder. For a beginner, you don't need to bake too much because sometimes buffing it out or blending it out is always difficult. If you notice, I take this powder and I dab off the excess. So who noticed I like saying so? I'm placing this powder all over the places we applied concealer. Places. Okay, I'm setting here as well. I'm not taking any other powder. I'm just using the leftover on the brush. For this, I'm using an angled brush, so that you know, and I'm taking this one here. It said contour or sculpt. I'm using the sculpt one because the contour is too dark. You want to smile, you go very light. You have to follow your cheekbone. You know, when you smile, you can see where your cheekbone, the lines are. So follow that line. Don't go down, go up. Very light, you don't want to go too much. So it gives you that sculpted look. So I think we are arriving there, so I take the rest under my chin. I'm going to go in with this blush from Juviasplace and for me, I like to use the brush and go a little bit up so that I don't have this line like melt in this thing on my cheek. So you want to blend it with that contour. So I have this palette as usual. I'm going to use it. Watch my other tutorials. You see I use this palette often, so it's like my highlighter. I don't want it too much highlighted, but still, because we are not blinding anybody in this 220, but we still want to look snatched. Now guys, for my nose, I'm going to try this sculpted again. Let me see. I took very light, like you can barely see it on the brush because I know this is pigmented. I'm going to go in with this dark color Volcani here. I'm going in with that pink we used earlier. I'm going to line my waterline. This is optional. I'm going to spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. That is setting in. I'm going to line my lips. This lip. I use Push Up in NYX. I'm going to use this Maybelline lip pencil, guys. You don't want to see this lip pencil. My battery is dying, so I'm just rushing this thing. For that, I added the Fenty lip gloss. I'm going to leave everything I used in the description. I'm going in with this NYX sculpt, 3-step sculpt. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.